We all change over the course of our adulthood. Sometimes we go through the biological and natural persuasion. Some are cultural experiences, such as the changes related to our family life. A lot of the changes in adulthood involve social relationships and responsibilities. And then there are some changes that are more internal and personal. Question? Yes, is what you're talking about. I mean, these changes we experience as a part of our biological clock. I'm glad you brought up biological clock. The term biological clock refers to the biological and chemical changes in occur with aging, as if a clock were ticking away in the background. Some changes in others are biological. These changes are soon if it turns out like my hair turning gray. Some biological changes are directly visual, such as the reduced efficiency of the neural connection in our brain. But some of the changes we go through have to be run with sociologists and biology. Then also, social growth, a different sequence of normal life expansions such as the timing of education, career, marriage, and so on. Virtually all societies are organized into age-slaughter periods in life is known for. That is a typical textual expectation, demands, social roles, and responsibilities. People have different expectations of and different attitudes toward 20 years old, 40 years old, and 70 years old. We generally expect the 20-year-old to act in a certain way, but we expect different behavior from someone from the 40 and 70 or older towards each age group from what we consider to be age norm for the group. Excuse me, Dr. Barter. Wouldn't these Asian norms be different in different cultures? I mean, in some cultures, someone who's 40 is considered old, but in other cultures, 40 is still kind of young. Various cultures might define old and young differently, but every culture has a set of attitude, age norms for older people, and a different set from young people. For example, an older adult might be seen as having more or less status than a young adult, no matter how the culture defines what age is old. Early adulthood is a period from age 18 to 40. Early adulthood is when more new social roles are acquired than at any other time of life. The first new role is of independent adulthood, as a young person leaves home, and as a new role is worker, as a young adult begins a career. Young adults also acquire the role of a spouse, as most first marriages occur during early adulthood. A major new role is that of parents. Over 80% of adults in North America will eventually become parents, normally in their 20s or 30s. The second stage of adulthood, middle adulthood, is roughly from age 40 to 65. In middle adulthood, the same social roles are still present: the spouse, parents, worker. But they become less demanding and less confining than they were during the early adulthood. A few new roles are added, like grandparents or maybe caregiver. This is the sandwich generation, because people in middle adulthood are sandwiched between the needs of children and the needs of their aging parents. Late adulthood begins at age 65. Late adulthood is normally marked by a decline in the number of social roles. The role of workers is shared at retirement. The older adult is still a parent, but that role now has fewer duties. For many people, the role of spouse is given up to widowhood. So far, you've been talking about children. What about the people who don't have children? Adults who don't have children don't experience role changes that accompany child development. Yet their experiences are not as different in any substantial way. They follow the basic pattern of adulthood. By this, I mean they add new roles in early adulthood and change roles in middle adulthood and share role in late adulthood.